In some interviews I've read, you've used this phrase, the eye of the duck scene. What does that mean?
Well, you know, nature can teach us a lot of things. And there's something about, in painting, you're working within a certain shaped canvas. And there's many things that one does intuitively to move the eye. You know, there's repetition of shape, repetition of color. But when you start looking at a duck, you see your eye is moving in a certain way. And you see textures and colors and shapes. And you start wondering about a duck. What it can teach us about, you know, any kind of abstract, you know, painting or proportions or even sequences, scenes. And it always is interesting that the eye is in the perfect place. If you move it to the body, it would get lost. If you move it to the leg or the beak, it's two kind of fast areas competing. Even though the eye is the fastest, it's the little jewel.
Fast meaning what?
Well, there's slow and fast. An empty room is a certain speed, and a person standing there is another speed. And that proportion is you know, can be beautiful. If the room is a 2 and the person is a 7. I think a person is around a 7. Fire and electricity can go up to a 9, for instance, or a really intricately designed, you know, decorative room is pretty disturbing. Sometimes it's too fast. But then if you put something slow in it, it could work beautifully. In a busy room and a person, they fight each other. So
is this to do with how fast our eye moves to scan it, to see what's happening?
It's a relationship thing, I think. Fast and slow areas.
Okay. What is the eye of the duck scene in the Straight Story?
I haven't thought about it. I have to think about it. I can't just jump in and think, but I believe every film has the eye of the duck scene, but it can fool you, you know, which one it is. It could be the scene we were talking about. I don't know.
What's the eye of the duck scene in Blue Velvet?
I used to know.
Is it the In Dreams song?
It's the eye of the duck. That's the eye of the duck. Yes, yeah. Yes.
I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer, like dreamers do. Then I fall asleep to dream my dreams of you. In dreams I walk with you. In dreams I talk to you. In dreams you're mine all the time we're together.
All right, let's hit the fucking road. We're giving our neighbor a joyride. Let's get on
And
with
what's
it.
the eye of the duck scene in Elephant Man?
I used to know.
Is it the scene when he goes to the theater near the end?
No. I think, strangely, the eye of the duck scene is the ending.
Okay.